Hi everyone, apologies, I'm just loading everything back up. Looks like we had a power blip and everything went down. Let's hit the... Are you showing everything? Let's check. Transition. Hopefully I'm back now. Sorry about that. Yeah, the PC went down. Let's try loading that back up. Sorry, I just need to load a couple of things up in the background. Okay, so hopefully we're back, and I do apologise for that. That was just weird. So let's refresh and make sure everything is okay this side. I think we're back to normal. Right, so I want to leave that too, then take these out. Then we'll have steps going up from the opposite sides. And no, because you need to be there, so it needs to be one further away. Grab the stone as well. Then you can come up and over if you want to or not. And I think we said there were 5 in between. So let's go this way. That was... Okay, we're okay. I use stone, moss, andesite, cobble, tuft, whatever, all different variants of it, jelly bean. Eventually the castle, when I build the island, I'll use a lot of mossy cobble and all sorts of other blocks as well. Hi Wildy. Right, so we have that one, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think it should be on the 6th. Should make this the middle block. Whoops. I'm assuming that jelly bean, you're the same jelly bean as in... Oh, that's us. Thank you. Like I say, I use all sorts of different stone blocks depending upon what I'm building. At the moment, it's lots of stone this time. Ah, that's cool, jelly bean. I thought it was, but better to ask to make sure. So, need to want the what's it ones, mossy ones. To vary it a little bit, and we can use a moss. Right, so that side is this way. So 1, 2, 3. Put you there, you there. That'll give me that ones. So 1, 2, 2, 3. I think we have some of you. To remove you. Then we can just walk up. We need to fix this one because I didn't have the mossy cobble when we put this one in. And yeah. It's more for aesthetics than anything else, is putting these in. Because once the water's in, the water's going to come up to this level anyway. So it's not going to matter too much for me getting in and out. Just that every so often I think I need a little bit of this for it. And also to cross up, but the crossing over bits from side to side is definitely handy to have. Let's grab you. I've done one of these wrong. Must be this one over here. It's just triggered. It should come up straight onto it. That one didn't. Made a mistake. But at least we spotted it. Otherwise I'd be wondering what's going on. Okay, so how many blocks, how many of these pillars do we have between the next two? I don't want them too frequently. I want a reasonable gap. Oh yeah, incoming. Flying rats. And no, I'm not talking pigeons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so there's only 10 left. Let's eat something. That was 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, so I'm kind of miscounted by the look of it. I need to move that bridge one further over, and then I can have a middle one for it, which will make it look a little better. Just reset the timer so I don't get, once we've got rid of these flying menaces, we won't have to worry about anymore. Thank you for the follow, Yambu. How are you doing today? Right, so yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's correct the mistake I made and move it over one arch. And then theoretically we should have a middle one. I think I said 11. I said 10, didn't I? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just going to put that there. So that's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And if we move this one over one, that should work. You're currently getting rid of some bedrock on the hub. Ooh, yeah, getting rid of bedrock is not fun. But I hope it's going well and that you're having fun with it. Right, so... And we will grab a normal stone. Got some mossy. Got some mossy. I do like middle mouse click. Have they made it easier? I didn't find it easy, but I ended up blowing myself up a number of times. I think it helps if there's lag, if you know what I mean, is my understanding, but yeah, it definitely wasn't fun. So I would want to take out... Yeah, I died a lot. Hopefully Wambu's doing a lot better than I was. Low TPS makes it more reliable. That's why you're wasting less TNT. Oh, that's cool. Because TNT at this part of the season, well, case of people getting stocked up. You. We should have tuft. How about the other tuft? I haven't used you for a bit. 1, 1, 1, 1. Mossy. Joe. And then we want these two. 1, 2, 3. You can disappear. It shouldn't take too long to... Oops, that's the wrong place. And so's that. What can you say? Placing things in the wrong position. Right, so that gets us up on this side and that side. So now we need to go back to that middle one. And then we should be good to go with the bridges, because I don't think we need any more than that. We just need a few. Right, so which one are you on? You're on that one, so we need you and you. No, I don't want the same. Too much of the same. Where is that one and that one? I may end up having to look into a randomizer at some point. Okay. Somebody die? Anita. Oh, was slain by drowned. Ouch. Hopefully Cable can find her. Definitely don't want Anita to lose her stuff. This is slightly different because I have two of these that are a lot longer because it ended up being a few blocks different in size for a couple of the archers. So my lighting locations going to be slightly weird on these ones. And that's going to be the same here. Definitely in the middle, wasn't it? Just double check where I am. Hang on, I'm off anyway. This is the middle block. If that's a middle block, that needs to be that would be 4. Because this is one of the longer ones, so it has 3 in. Hi Jade. It seems it's pretty busy at the moment, so we're not doing too bad. But it's ticking along. So if this is that one, I think I'm going to make this one slightly different than the others. It's quiet at the moment. It will get more later on. I know there was over 100 later in the evening. So it gets busy, but it's cool. They're a good bunch. Right, so 1, 2. I need to go 3 from that 2. 1, 2. Grab those 3. See ya. People be getting things up and running because it. Oh, my portal is. I'm a long way out though, Jellybean, just so you're aware. I am west minus 1603 and then 1250 blocks down my ice path. But it is iced. I at least did that. You think we have the largest Patreon community of all the hermits? I wouldn't know. But I know it's pretty busy on the server. Which is cool because everybody's awesome. I know when I logged in there was 77 of us. No mail delivery. There's a mailbox, but I haven't claimed a mailbox yet. We have Wrath, who usually does a post office. Bless him. And I always tend to forget to go and check things. I'm terrible at it. Poor Wrath. Right, so that gives us the one in the middle. But at least it's a quick trip back if you do make it out this way. As long as your spawn is set at your base, there's an end portal nearby, so you can just jump into the end and jump back out of the end, and you should be home. Oh no, just because it's a case of we have some special stuff on the server, don't get me wrong. When it opens, the above is, let's put it this way, the mobs are OP up there and there's a lot of puzzles and so on up there. We have, because there's so many of us, all our end cities reset randomly, depending upon how long it's been since somebody last visited the end city. So we don't have to worry about elytras. Plus, elytras are in the end loot table. So even if you don't get a city with a ship, you may get an elytra out of a chest. So there's a whole bunch of, and we have a resetting monument and a resetting mansion. So people don't go without getting the full experience of Minecraft if that is what they want. We have grifter magic. Grifter's amazing. Right, so let's put these away and we need to start getting a whole bunch of water. I don't know about the other servers if they do or not. But I think it'd be hard on the... Hi Star. Hey Jellybean. You okay? Thank you. I appreciate it. It is. Just give me a second and I'll grab you some replacement shulkers. And then I'll pick those up. Be a second. In here. Uh-huh. Are you sure? Yeah, because I got plenty of shulker shells as well. Here you go. Okay. We get our shulkers from the same source. A very good shulker farm on the server. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Because, like I say, this dungeon is going to be 400 by 400. Then on top is going to be a massive island. Then on top of that is going to be a castle. I will enjoy. Thank you very much. So, it is gratefully received. Add to my pile. My shulker monster's growing. See, he started off with just 1 or 2. Now look at it. Okay, I will do jelly bean. Or do you prefer star? The Patreons, we've only just started this season 3 weeks ago. This weekend will be a month into this season. But the Titancraft, this is season 10 of Titancraft. Guess I better waterlog that one as well. Yeah, he did announce it, but yeah, like you say, people are busy at times. That's just the way life works. So yeah, it restarted 3 Saturdays ago. We opened the end was it last Saturday the end opened? Or was it the Saturday before? No, it was the Saturday before. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad for 3 weeks in. But then I'm using most of the resources I'm using are stone variants at the moment. And people do a lot of perimeter digs because of the number of people on the server. Perimeters allow us to get resources better. September 28th, yeah. For the end opening. Yeah, so it's a couple of weeks. Okay, man. Grab you. Gonna fill up. Should do. And with another layer of water to put in on top of this thing, unfortunately. I won't make you watch all of it though. I'll just get a bit of it done. We'll get up to that bridge. I have an elytra. It's in a shulker box. I will use one. I just don't need to use one at the moment. My tunnel is only 4 blocks high, even though it's 1200 long. It's a case of it's not tall enough to fly down. And where I'm building at the moment, I don't really need to use it. No, we have a resource world. So the resource world is made up of sand, gravel, an ice biome, a mesa biome. It has some trial chambers in it. It has a nether resource world as well, which has bastions. And so stuff that you need, we can get from the resource world. So we do pretty well, I must admit. We get spoilt that way because having a desert, a complete desert that is, and it's a massive desert that we can just go out and dig sand. Right, so that one's wrong as well. Need to rebuild that one. Because that should be there instead. If I put things in right. And then people make farms like crazy, so it's a case of there's always the shopping district if you don't have something that you can go buy things from. I know they're in the process of making a wither skelly farm. I'm digging out the perimeter for that. So I was able to buy a beacon for 5 diamonds in the shopping district earlier today. Right. Probably should waterlog those. Oh, there is armor trims in the starter farms. All of them. So you can go to the starter farms and just copy them. I believe they have each of them, so you can just do the copy. I believe it's, I'm not sure if it's a north or south tunnel, but if you check the books at the start of the nether tunnels, just look for the starter farms. Or it could either be in the resource world too, because I'm not 100% sure. I have some trims, it depends which one you're looking for, Daisy. I have 2 or 3 of them, I think. So, no, I don't have that one. But I know they do have them all. Yeah. Busy fighting the water. I would wonder if it was easier doing it from the top, except it's 4 wide. Hi Eliza, thank you for the creeper. How are you doing today? And thank you for the feather falling and the cobble earlier. Ah, you're digging a hole, are you? You turned into a dwarf. Like I say, we'll only do half it down to this thing, and then we'll start working on where the villager breeder is going to end up living. We're about halfway there. We're about there. There we go. Oh, okay. I waterlogged where I shouldn't have waterlogged. Okay, I need to sort that out. I'm a slab missing here. A very big hole. Yep. Probably need to do another one there. I only need them to be 3. I don't need them to be 4. Okay. I'll put you away for the minute. And we don't need you or you. Technically, we don't need the boat. Not just yet. The plan is that as I get the remaining villagers I need, and seeing as they live at the 400 blocks that way, I can bring them out here and put them in a boat. And just use the canal to move them around. Right, so let's find you, because we want all the full blocks. I still have to figure out how I'm going to light up the floor. Otherwise, I'm going to end up with torches somewhere. I'm hoping decorations will solve that issue. Let's grab some stone. Yeah. Okay, so how many blocks out are you? You're 2 blocks out. Because I can have it flush against the wall. Oh, 1, 2, 3 wide. It's going to be kind of lopsided. Because I've got a centre of 2. So we use this one here. Better grab some cobble. Wrong place. Because if I want the babies to drop down there and then come up here, into a separate holding cell. Is what I'm thinking. Right. Let's see if we can get a water stream to push them along. That's too far. Well, maybe not. Right. That's where you would be. I'm gonna have fun getting in here, aren't I? Because, yep. It's only 1.5 blocks high. Let's fill it up and then we'll go in from the end. Though I may have to alter how far this goes. Because water only goes 8. Whoops. No point doing that and not doing this. Come on. You can swim. Admittedly, it's been a while since I've been swimming. I used to go swimming a couple of times a week. I kind of got out of the habit. Okay, so we got that. And we'd want that there. We need to replace that with soul sand, at least. If you're going to fall down here... I may have to double check the count. But we'll have a check after the restart. I'm just thinking that way I can put the villagers kind of in a cage in the dungeon. Bless them. It'll take a minute or so to restart. So how's that whole digging going, Eliza? How's everybody's builds going? I think I've got a sneeze coming on, apologies. Yep, definitely a sneeze coming on. Okay. Let's get logged back in. You and Typer have finished your Never Tunnel. That's awesome. Okay, so if this is where they're dropping down, I may end up having to move this over a couple of blocks. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 7, 8. That would be the maximum it could be. Okay. Alterations required. I'll rescue them in a second. Is that right? That's right. Got them all? I think so. So this will change to here. Not what I want, thank you. Nope. You don't want to be breaking blocks with your bow. Okay. Hi Jurassic. How are you doing? You're doing everything backwards. Storage and starter farms are done and you don't have a house. That's all good. Now you can build a house that will cover them both. Instead of trying to squeeze it into the build instead. Seems like a good idea to me. Okay, I should have put those somewhere else, so let's move them. Yep, Ethos way, definitely. Right, so oof. Not really, I'm out. I'm in the wrong position by 1 block. I just realised the fence post is going to attach itself to the wall. Can I have you back, please? Cute. Let's knock you out so I can get up here. It's not too bad to repair. It could be worse. At least I notice now and not after we built the villager breeder. That would have been a little annoying. Entirely my own fault, but still a little annoying. At the moment, nope. Okay. And then that can come out. And that can go in. I think I left a couple of blocks over here, didn't I? Hopefully I can just grab them by being here. Yeah. Oops, wrong place. Right, time for another swim. Yeah, you always build the house first, then everything happens to be one block too small. This season you're doing it sensibly. You're going to build your stuff and then build the house around it. You have more sense than I do. That's all I can say. That can go. And that can go there too. Right, so I need to go grab some soil sand rather than soil soil. I have some in storage. At least the villagers can't escape many places. But we should probably... I need to figure out how we're going to deal with... Yeah. Wrong one. Where did I put them? That's where I put them. Then I'm thinking I'm going to put I may make this layer of glass. That way I can pop underneath and keep an eye out to see if I get villagers stuck. Hang on, I need the boat. So, oh, remember to put that on my boots. We'll take care of that at the same time. So I want soil, I want glass. Is there anything else I'm going to need? Some signs. For the water column up. And water, of course. But we're surrounded by that. Okay. Got soil. Glass. You have 37 pieces. I also need some of you. I found those in the nether portal, end stronghold, whatever you call it. Because we can use that to make the surround the chamber, hopefully, or some of it anyway. Just trying to think what else. Take some copper ingots just in case. You know what it's like. It's a case of what do I need? Oh, I didn't do my boots. I brought the book. Okay, so I now have good falling boots. Feather Falling 2 was fine. It did a lot better than... Well, that was just plain weird. I hadn't planned to click on the bed. I was planning to eat. Wonder how much iron I've got in the iron farm. Probably not a lot because I haven't been in this little bit of the build that much. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Just 14 bits. Okay. I need to spend more time in the centre of the build. The crops have grown though. So we'll move the villager breed. We need to put the floor in right where the villager breeder is going to go. And I'm going to have to put solid blocks around, aren't I? Whether I like it or not. So it may not exactly look pretty. Oh, I did. I forgot the signs. I knew there'd be something. You find deep slate emerald ore? That's awesome. You don't come across that very often. Okay, back we go. I need signs. I can't, and I don't have any wood over there. I have wood in the storage, but plus I have the tiny little bamboo farm that's giving me a few blocks of bamboo with the auto crafters. I must admit I do like the auto crafters. So I can just stick them on the end of a farm. It's like my sugarcane farm is making paper and my bamboo farm is making bamboo blocks. Right, so where were you? You're here. So if we put soul soil in the bot and create a bubble later to bring the babies up, that'll be handy. And yes, I used whatever lighting blocks I had last night before I went and bought some today. So it kind of looks a little weird, but it'll be hidden behind. There's going to be another set of rooms on this side anyway. You always keep wood in the ender chest. Yeah. It's very handy to have. Right. So, let's get rid of you. Put soul soil in. That'll stop the villagers, the baby villagers disappearing. So the babies can drop down there, get pushed along by water, and up here. Need to put, ooh. I was thinking of using water. I was hoping to be able to do this with water streams. But I'm just wondering now, because water's going to go there, and if I put water down there without having a waterlogged, if I having that there, they're all going to stand on that block until they get caught in the stream. This may not work. Because the water's going to push it in here, then the water will stop here. So unless the baby actually wanders this way or gets pushed by another one that way, will they act kind of like entities and go along the ice? Because it's not an infinite breeder, if you know what I mean. It's only going to do specific ones. Or a certain quantity. We'll give it a try and see if it works. If it does, great. If it doesn't, then I'll have to come up with plan B. So I need to put some half slabs in. Top those off. And we can have water, water, and some more water. I am not very good at farms, etc. So it's kind of a fly by the seat of your pants and see if it works. Redstone, yeah. Okay, say it's there we go. So that's a bubble vator. Then you should go all the way along, and I can still switch out that bottom block for ice. I need to go back to storage for that, but that can be done afterwards. Put you in here. So we need to sort out the flooring. Just build it this size to start with, and the same on that bit. I know it won't all be these blocks. We'll put some detail ones in a second. So we want the cracked, we want the tuft, got some mossy. That should do for this area, hopefully. So I don't fill the wrong one. And hi Captain Cuddlefish, thank you for the follow. That's really appreciated. Now we want some tuft. Well, that's not what I meant to do, but hey, it happens more than once. I've got to figure out how we light this section up enough. Now, let's just check on the light levels. We're not too bad. Okay. So, use a water bucket. Is that the silk touch? That's a silk touch. You know, I built this and this bit here hasn't been used since I built it. Last time the breeder was used, it was over by the storage area. Oh, yeah. Be handy if I did this section as well. And then mossy. Nope, tuft. That's the one I want. Okay. Right, so I'm going to need the fence post first. Where's my axe? There's my axe. And it got built with whatever blocks I had handy. You can't find... Oh, you found them now. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Huh? Wondered where it disappeared to then. And yes, they're all going to jump out of their beds soon and yeah, cause me trouble and chaos. Right, so what I need to do, thinking about it, is switch these for half slabs. The top half slabs, I think. Where are you? Have some here, some here, here, and here. And we can put you against there. Then we can put the beds around it. I don't particularly like using the glass at the moment, but I don't think until I come up with a good plan of a design. It'll do as a temporary measure. You have a good day at work, Captain Cuddlefish, and I hope it goes really well for you and smoothly. Right. So, apologies. Yes, I know you took a little bit of damage, but hopefully you're not too much. Right, so you can go there, you can go there, there. I didn't pick up the fourth one. Oh, you like my workstation, do you? Okay. Right. So I'll put a block there so they can go up and in. Yeah. It was the one, it's a design impulse did, but unfortunately I couldn't get it, my villagers kept hopping out where I didn't want them to be. So I ended up using 2 layers of carpet. No, I don't want my spawn point set here, thank you. So one. Okay. You're going to want this in a minute. And if you want this in a minute, you're going to have to come here and say hi to it. I hope. That's it, you go visit. You know you want to go all the way up those stairs. And no, you do not want to go anywhere near that. That's it, you go there. That's a nice little hole. See? A really good position. You really like it, you know you do. So where did the other villager disappear to? Ah, you decided to go there, did you? Well, let's see if we can grab this back. You have a great day at work as well, Jellybean. Take care, okay, and have fun. No, that's not what I want either. And thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, that's what you want. You know you're going to come and follow me with this because you really want that. Okay? You go climb up on it if you can. Hang on. That might make it a little easier for you. Come on, Mr. Villager. That's it. villager. Now I just got to get you. Hang on. Wrong block. Where did my cutter go? That's where my cutter went. So hopefully he should jump into bed later and then when he hops out next time he'll be in the hall with the other one. Well, that's my thinking. It's helping you relax, Spoot? I'm glad it's helping you relax. Figuring out schematics can be interesting. Let's grab the rest of you back. Then we just need to make a collection chamber on this side. Then hope everything works. Right, so I need another water bucket. We'll grab 2 just to be on the safe side. It always comes in handy to have a water bucket. So what I'm thinking is if I do that, that should push them this way into there. And it's another temporary breeder system. But then to be honest, the whole thing is temporary because as soon as we've got all the villagers we need, then the breeder can come down completely. And then I can use some minecart rails to get into the corner to hopefully grab the villagers. But I can see my having issues with it already. I didn't need you. Put you in there. Let's go grab a few crops for after the next night. That way I can throw a few at them and see what happens when they breed and if they pop up, the babies pop up the other hole. Oh yeah. That's always the interesting thing, that you can get the same book from the same villager for different prices. I've had mending twice on the same one. Yep. Let's... I want some... You'll do. I only need a stack. So let's grab the carrots. It's we can throw some at them and they can breed hopefully today. They'll grab a bed, but they won't grow up in one Minecraft day anyway, so it should then fall through when it hops out of bed the next full light cycle. Obviously with the TPS, the days are a lot and nights are a lot longer than the standard day. So you, and you. Hello. Hello. I know you're just talking to your friend, but here you go, have some food. Share it with your friend, I'm sure he'll enjoy it. So we're going to need a whole bunch of stone. Because we have a room to make. Seeing as the floor is going to be that height, we no longer need these blocks. Not really. Okay, so it's only going to be small steps up. Right, so I've got these. Let's mark out this. I didn't fill this in because I wanted to make sure where I'm going to continue the next section of the canal. So it's one block back from here. Let's get these placed. Okay, you're going to have to go somewhere else. That'll do. This doesn't go all the way down yet, it only goes part of the way, but I just want to get the outline sketched. So I know where the walls are and where the canal is, etc. So that's how wide the canal theoretically should be. And it has the one block overhang. So eventually it's going to go around all the sides. And around each of the edges there's going to be a number of rooms and they're going to be different farms and stuff like that. in those rooms. And then I'll have a nice decorative centre area, hopefully. Well, that's my plan. We'll see how well it works. Right. So I've got to figure out this. 7. Not right. That gives us that. Makes sense. Oh, I didn't put any light blocks in this one. That's okay. We'll figure that. We'll sort that out. What we'll do is where that torch is, we'll bring up a set of light blocks, excuse me. And then from here, nope, it should be one behind this. That's a 3x3. So here is where this one should be. And that will allow us to have an inner wall. I need to move these, don't I? Almost went off the edge. Not quite, but almost. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so that'd be 7 in total. Just need to do the same on this side. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, the middle one. Then you'd be the next wall. That should match up with that one. I hope. We'll do a block count. Better do a block count before I run down there. And I have to take them all out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7 is the overlap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the overlap. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the overlap. We're okay. I know these aren't randomised blocks, but these blocks are going to be hidden. Apart from those, the canal ones, these edge ones will be hidden. Theoretically. Okay. I ended up in the water this time. It was bound to happen. Right. So you can come back. So some of these side rooms need the moss farm when I find a good tutorial. And the bee farm, sugarcane farm, a smelter for repairing stuff, and a smelter for cooking stuff. So there's all sorts of stuff like that still to make. Need to mark off the pillars. You like your moss farm? You've had it since 119. That's cool. The one I tried this season, yeah, it stopped working. Spook was really kind and gave me a whole bunch of moss, so I'm good for a while. Right, so it goes 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But by that, yeah, there are that many different builds, but it also has to be one that's going to work no matter what the TPS is. 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. Which is the thing, because it has to be able to work on the server. And the one I have, it got rid of the lava somehow. It kind of put a stone block where it should have been and removed it. 1, 2, 7. And then it started just putting the moss in a couple of the lines. 7, 10, 11, 12. I need to figure out how, I also need to sort out how far down I will go before we hit the middle, because the middle two archways are a different size, so I'm not going to do all of them. So I need to count from the other end as well, and to do that I need to place a whole bunch more cobble slabs. But I'm not going to place cobble slabs on stream, don't worry. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can bore you enough with some of the stuff I do, never mind placing cobble slabs too much. Sometimes you have to. 6, 11, 12. Because sometimes that's just what you've got left to do. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's another 3 by 3. Probably should have. How many more? 1, 2, 3 more. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Counting with Pendle again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that theoretically should match up. Guess we'll find out. And it does. Good. So I know where the next set of pillars go. You got the schematic for the moss farm saved? Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. And that one works well on here, I take it, Spoot. If it does, is it possible for me to have a copy of it so I can do a look at two screens and build kind of figure it out kind of thing? But obviously it's your design, I'll put your name on it, etc. Because yeah, moss farms aren't my farming in general isn't my making them isn't my strong point. So let's grab the box I've got underway. Not that there's any rush, because with the amount of moss you gave me, I should be good for a little while. I heard a baby somewhere. No, where's the baby? I'm not sure where the baby is. Did you fall down the hole and not come out? Let's have a quick look. It's Ray Works, then Rocket Stone Generator. That's cool. Let's head this way. I have a feeling the poor baby is stuck in this water channel. 2. I don't need masses. I just need I would think 2 would be enough. It's not like I'm selling, etc. Yeah, that was a bit thing I was concerned about. It did what I was concerned about. Maybe it'll wander over. Maybe it won't. But I'm probably going to have to do something to fix that. Thank you, Spoot. As long as you don't mind, if you do, like I say, don't feel obliged to. Feel free to say no. It's not an issue. Because I'm sure if it comes to it, Rayworks has a tutorial. I can always look up the tutorials. So it's for that part of it. But I do appreciate it. But I don't want to put you to extra work either. So. Well, at least the baby went in the right place. It just didn't come out the right place. Get these blocks in even, not boxes, they're blocks. At least I have a set of ladders at the other end. Well, set of blocks. So I can just climb back up because I'm probably going to end up falling in the water again. And I'll try and get the rest of that canal done in the next couple of days. Before next stream on Friday. Right. So that gives me the layout for the next section. No problem, it helps you learn this stuff. That's cool. I do appreciate it. Right. So we're just about to hit the 2-hour mark. So we'll check to see who is streaming, who we can send you awesome people to. Let's see. Opening new tab. Okay. And go. Anybody else streaming? I've not seen anybody streaming on the server, unfortunately. I have. Who do I have? We raided Mr. Joker yesterday, who was doing Valheim, and I think that's about it, unfortunately. So what I'll do this time is I'll let you guys find your own person, but have a great day and take care and have fun, and thank you very much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Bye everyone, and hopefully see some of you Friday if you can make it.